When you saw Roblox developers can't get any worse than they already are, they somehow managed to surprise you with even more information. So on the central roleplay community server, they released some information about the past owner who was a lead developer who was a bit dodgy. So as you can see from the new owner, it says, the past 24 hours have been extremely hard for our community. Yesterday I was made aware of some serious allegations regarding the conduct of the previous owner. So the previous owner is known as Luke, or people may know him as TechoUser. This guy's the main guy who created Maple County, whatever it's called. I'm not really sure on the game's name. He went from making games on a kids platform to trying to be in a relationship with kids. You know it's bad when they have a whole Google Docs on him. It's already bad enough that it has a disclaimer. I actually know someone who's involved in this. I won't say who, because that's how I still have the docs from a member of the server, but let's just get into it. I've already explained what this is. So it's owned by a TechoUser who is also known as Luke, and he's the one who has been exposed for his wrongdoing. So the people who made this document are just showing what is happening behind the scenes. So let's just get to the beginning. So Luke has been involved in several different roleplay communities in the past under the Roblox name TechoUser, which is now banned on Roblox. These games include a border roleplay game and police roleplay games. This is where Luke spent a large amount of time prior to his FSRP days. He tried to downplay his termination reason from these groups to CRPC management, but the truth has come out about why he was really banned about this group. The 15th of July, it was confirmed by someone that Luke knew that he was banned from both these communities for underage minors, and he went under the name TechoUser, which then he later changed everything and did a new identity, TechoUser, which, I mean, what's the real difference? So they don't have all the screenshots yet, but this is everything you have. So basically this is his old account and this is his new account, I believe. So as you can see, his profile is banned and he's just explained who he is, which it says, hello, I am TechoUser. Many of you may know me as Luke, which TechoUser Luke, same guy. What can I really say? Just giving a brief description about himself here. They call this part the tip of the iceberg, and it basically describes everything. Everything is blurred for privacy reason. So let's start off with Luke manipulating his ex-girlfriend. So in the screenshot it said, and I said to you that you get tired because you don't even try. You go to work and then come back and immediately go back to bed. That's how you just get tired. But if you come back and sat at your desk or a computer, you're still resting your legs where you're being productive. But it's fine, you ended it, so I don't have responsibilities anymore. Like, what is this manipulating, bro? He's trying to say, go on your PC after work, just so you can talk to him, because it's still resting your legs. And you can see him going even weirder. You love Harry more than me? And then the person said, I don't wanna. And then he goes manipulating even more, saying, do you see me as someone special? And it carries on, and it goes to, I was tired as hell and usually went to bed soon after. And the person didn't feel like doing that much besides laying down. And then this guy goes on to saying, when people love each other so much, they don't just go, I can't spend time with you because I'm tired. Bro, people can get tired. And he carries on, my life is ruined. And then this person goes, what did I do? Like, you just got involved with everything I do like a parasite. Bro, what the hell? How'd you go from do you even see me as a special someone to, like, you just got involved with everything I do like a parasite. He also tried manipulating her with other means, which, you know, you can probably make out what this word is supposed to be, but he said, I'm gonna punish myself for what I have done. And then he goes, okay, well soon I won't be here. And then the girl said, okay, I can't tell if that's like talk or like you saying you don't want to talk to me anymore. Don't off yourself. And he goes, it's not offing yourself, someone does it to you. Who's gonna off you? And Luke goes, you know what euthanasia is? This guy's been watching too much Attack on Titan or some shit. Anyway, the girl says something about if you love someone, and he goes, I'll end myself. He sends a picture of water and he goes, I wanted to jump. This guy's officially hit the deep end. So it says here, context is important here. Luke and his ex had online family sort of thing, and his ex, along with someone Luke dislikes, found them in a wolf roleplay game. So they had an online family here, apparently, him and his ex, which is weird because this guy's a grown-ass man. Apparently Luke dislikes someone and he found them in a wolf roleplay game on Roblox, and they had other people playing with them as their kids. What the hell, bro? What am I reading? When Luke found out about this, he sent these messages to her ex, getting extremely upset about how they had kids to look after in roleplay games, which is weird. And he goes, what is he on about here? Like, someone please tell me. I'm really upset about this. I can't tell if this is a joke. I'm gonna have an autism attack. I'm not joking. I'm genuinely sad. And it gets even worse. Since I haven't showered in about 2 weeks. Bro, how have you not showered in 2 weeks? And he says some other stuff like, I love how they stick their into the animals like USB connectors. Which then he says, you know what, this guy's already like. And he also called his ex a kitty. Here, some more information here also says his ex-girlfriend also informed us that Luke would be present in voice chat with her and minors and would mute his mic to mask. He would mute and then subsequently DM his ex-girlfriend that he was and would mask while muted, not even defend, in a voice chat with minors present. What the f? Let's go into a deeper dive. Like, how much more is there about this guy? We still have 2 more sections, bro. So this is a screenshot of another one of Luke's ex-girlfriend admitting their current age in a different Discord server in 2023. Their flirting relationship began back in 2019 when she was 15 and Luke was 20. So I'm guessing this is the person that's covered. They said, I realize I turn 20 next year. So it says here this is the same ex-girlfriend along with another female within CRPC that Luke attempted to groom, confirming the relationship that ended in 2020, which confirms Luke, an adult, was in an active relationship with a minor. My relationship ended with him last year because of this girl who became friends with him. She's not in the CRP server now. I was heavily depressed and I would always speak to him about it. I'm guessing that says Luke, so I'll just say him. Then she asked me to send him a link to his server so he could make friends and also be like a karma to the other persons at huh? And then after 10 to 20 minutes later, I texted saying that we shouldn't do that because of he's a nice person, and she agreed. And that's when we just ended the matter there. Here's another image of the ex-girlfriend admitting her current age, and I turn 19 tomorrow too, so on the 21st of April. So here says all the images below are from another minor, 14 at the time, Luke being well over the age of 18 and Luke making flirtatious and odd comments to her, even attempting to entice her to join a sleep call voice chat in the main CRPC server he had hidden from everyone except those who had permission. I think it's funny when you scream because it's not even like a scare scream, it's just funny. Like when people go, I actually find it kind of cute. Okay, pretty much you can just look at these screenshots and just tell this guy's a bit weird. He's also asking her, are you okay? And the girl goes, yeah, I am, why? And then he goes, just checking. Happy, probably the girl's name is a Happy Luke. And you know what the worst part is? This guy was giving out money. He goes, I'll get you a Spotify premium code. And the girl goes, wait, really? And he goes, yeah. And then the girl goes, are you sure? He goes, yeah, I never done it before, but I hope it works, fingers crossed. And then the girl goes, oh, thanks, Luke. It means a lot. And then he goes, just so you don't get annoying ads for a month. So carrying on. So he's just talking about some more rumors that were involved with him, which nobody really cares, let's be real. But I'll still leave it on screen if you guys do want to read it. Wrapping things up. So it's going to wrap up everything here, and here's some additional evidence from another minor. That's like 3 minors, bro. So both of these screenshots are from the same minor who interacted with Luke in 2022. Luke being well over 18 and then admitting they were 14, about to be 15. And you're probably thinking I'm like, I don't know, 20? Now I'm 14, about to be 15. SMH. And another female came forward on the same date, which is 15th of July. So someone else came forward on the same day saying that Luke gave her adult package or something, like a package for Osro. I don't really know this. I'm not too sure. If somebody understands this, just say in the comments. Apparently Luke also sent an image of a shark plushie on his lap to that same female, which includes a this guy. There's no way. How desperate do you have to be? Somebody please let me know. How desperate did you have to be to send a picture of a shark with your out? Apparently some people joined his Discord and said truth will come out, and Luke basically banned them as soon as it happened, and he hid this from his staff and management. And it also says if you have any information you'd also like to share, don't hesitate to reach out. This document may be updated as more information becomes available. So here's another link which will show Luke basically disrespecting his staff, which I'll cover in a separate video. So that's basically everything about this guy right now, but I'll cover this next part in the next video. If you do have any more information, like, reach out. This document can be updated, and you know, maybe some more stuff about this guy can come out, and hopefully the victims have justice for what this guy has done.